I did want to take an opportunity to give you a bit of context on what EduKit is all about and how it can actually help the teachers in the room to innovate in their classrooms and to help to support their students generally. So we are, first of all, we're a social enterprise. So our motivations are primarily to make sure that we help you to raise the attainment of your students. And the way that we do that is by bringing innovation to you and bringing lots of great service providers, that's what we call them, youth service providers, like some of the guys that you've heard earlier and some of the guys you're also going to hear in the second half, who can help to support the core curriculum. So they're not teachers, but they may be former teachers or people who innovate in different ways that can support the work that you're doing with your students. And the idea really, and in line with what Shubho was saying earlier, is that there's so many organisations out there, but how would you know how to find what's available? And that's what we want to help you to do. Okay, so we've got two products. So I just want to really quickly talk you through, from a practical standpoint, how you can engage with any of the organisations that have been here tonight or any of the other organisations on our platform. So we have an EduKit directory. So this is a free site. So this is not a sales pitch. We're a social enterprise. It's entirely free. You can go onto edukit.org.uk and browse through opportunities that are classified according to the impact, the potential impact that they can have on your students. So you can see some examples of the types of impact. And if you have any questions at all, please do contact any one of the team. We love to hear from our schools. But essentially, it's just a way of making everything that's out there more available for you. So I just want to provide some examples of some of the superb partners that we have. We have over 1,000 that are listed. So Tesco's do a lot of work with local schools. They will take you out to take some of your students, particularly primary students, out to farms and local stores and help them to understand where food comes from. On the left, you can see a lot of the organisations that I've actually put some materials in goodie bags. So I definitely encourage you to go through that. Lots of them are innovating in a variety of different ways. Many of them are here tonight. We're working with the Met Police, as I talked about earlier. Most of the Premiership football clubs actually have free activities for students that you've probably never heard of. Some are business related, some are teaching accountancy. I mean, the list is endless. As I said, we've got over 1,000 providers, but I just wanted to give a little example of the types of organisations that we have on the database. I also wanted to give a little case study. So, okay, hopefully it sounds okay in practice, but how would you actually engage with an organisation? So we've been working with Lambeth Academy. So Nick, who spoke earlier, little wave, Nick. And Mark, over there in the corner. Yep, so Mark, learning mentor at Lambeth Academy. And they wanted to support their students who were in year 10, 11 and starting to think about what they would do after school. And some of them are really, really passionate about football, but trying to understand how they might be able to use that in a professional context. And just down the road, there was an organisation called LITC. They're funded, completely funded, so entirely free for schools by the EU and FIFA. And they will actually go into schools and help to coach young people and give them qualifications that can help them with life after school. So this is how you would use the directory. You just literally type in what you're looking for. You can see a map view, if that's helpful for you. You can see videos of the students engaging, details of what's involved, the potential impact, and importantly, testimonials. So these are teacher testimonials from other schools that have maybe used the resource before. I would definitely encourage you to leave testimonials or any of the great services that you use in your schools so other schools can know about them. And if you do want to engage with an organisation, you just ask for a call back, and either the organisation themselves or the EduKit team will contact you in order to see if we can help. So just to reiterate, this is not a sales pitch because it's completely free, but it is a resource that you can make available to, well, yourselves and others in your school in order to be able to make sense of everything that's out there. Another thing that we do that some of you will be familiar with is we send out a daily deal. So it's a free or heavily discounted or innovative opportunity for your school. So there are lots of organisations, as you know, on the platform, so maybe when they're doing something new or they've got some trial places, they'll let us know and we send those out. Maximum of 1 email every day. So we are not bombarding you with emails. But in the event that you only want to hear about the opportunities that are relevant to you, please do update your profile with this button below. And you can literally say what subject or you're interested in or what impact area, and we won't send you anything else. We're not about spamming people. We're just about making sure you hear about what's out there. Questions I get asked all the time: is it just London focused, or are we a bit further afield? We're now got really, really good coverage throughout England and Wales. As I said, the directory is free and publicly available, so there's no fee whatsoever. And please do let us know if you need any help or support at all. Okay, and another module, because today is all about innovation. So one thing that we were continuously hearing from our schools is, but how do we know that whatever we're engaging actually works? And it's true, that's really hard, right? I mean, you get testimonials from other schools, but you don't know whether or not that has an impact on attendance, on behaviour, on maths, for example, or literacy. So one thing that we're piloting at the moment, and again, it's a free pilot, if any of the schools that are here today or the teachers who are here today want to take part, is a pupil premium tracking tool that helps to make sense of what opportunities are being used within your school, where the gaps are. Maybe there's some students who could be benefiting but aren't, and also how students are progressing when they're on those. So if you are interested, please do let us know. Just wanted to give you a snapshot, so it helps to dissect your pupil premium, understand on a pupil by pupil level exactly how much is being spent for the pupil premium students, as well as some of the outcomes that are being observed. And then over time, you can also track how students are doing when they're on different types of intervention. So this is very much a collaborative project, very innovative. I don't think anybody else is doing anything like this in this space. So please do let us know if you'd like to be involved. As I said, there's no fee whatsoever. We just want to partner with schools. So if you are interested, Mercedes, do you want to give us a quick wave? Go over and see Mercedes, or Andrew at the back. There he is, and you can sign up for the pilot. So it's a good opportunity to tell you who we are as the team. So you'll see that Mercedes hasn't changed a bit. She is our primary comms lead. She's the person doing all the daily deals, working into the early hours of the morning to do that, and the primary account manager for the schools. Andrew is the brains behind our tech, so he's making sure that we build really great innovative products, and then I do a bit of everything and keep the lights on. So that's the EduKit team, but we always love to hear from our schools. So gosh, I'm just about at time, so I don't know if anybody's got any one or two quick questions before we take a break. Then I'll take a couple of quick questions if there are any. Otherwise, we'll go for some drinks. I guess that's going to be much more appealing. How did I know?